The rule of law are behaving the way they are behaving. A person 22 years old, that's a young person, barely a teenager. 27, these are young people in their prime.
Welcome to Zambia Today Television, where stories unfold. Today, we delve into a pressing issue that affects us all, the state of human rights in our nation. And today we turn our attention to a significant concern raised by human rights activist Brebner Changala. He has sounded the alarm over increasing human rights abuses under the current administration of President Hakainde Hichilema. Changala's remarks come in the wake of the prolonged detention of investigative journalist Thomas Zayambo, a case that has sparked widespread concern over civil liberties in Zambia.
Feeding them. They must ask themselves, you bring people here, youngsters, who is feeding them? What kind of barbarism is this? This is unacceptable, and it must be stopped forthwith. I know it's a form of intimidation, trying to push people into a cocoon of fear, but there will be a time when all those people who are acting on behalf of this administration will stand alone to answer. For today, we are all vulnerable. Extremely. But if we stand together as people, we shall free ourselves from this.
Changala's comments reflect a growing unease among civil society and political leaders about the state of human rights in our country. He urges groups like the Law Association of Zambia to actively challenge the current status quo. Changala in this call is Saboy Imboela, President of the National Democratic Congress, who expressed her disappointment in the government's actions, stating that it is unfortunate for a government that promised to uphold the rule of law to now be at the forefront of abusing citizens' rights.
Well, it's very, very sad, what President Silabwe and Mr. Changala have said. It's very, very sad that a government that promised us human rights, that promised us, the rule of law are behaving the way they are behaving. A person 22 years old, that's a young person, barely a teenager. 27, these are young people in their prime who are supposed to be doing things which the government itself is supposed to be supporting, be it their education, be it trying to find jobs, be it skills, things like that. But they are more comfortable with young people being in prison like this. It's very, very sad. We demand the immediate release of the Kaumba brothers, the immediate release of Thomas Zayambo. And if you follow the cases that he has been given, the way the Zambian whistleblower is, there's one case whereby it was posted, I think, on Honorable Kafaya's page, explaining one or two things.
Charges,
exactly.
Yes.
That's one of the charges. He got that and reposted.
The author has not been arrested.
The author was here actually even explaining to the police to say, but this was on my page, I'm the one who said this. The author has not been arrested. It's the same matter, by the way, when it comes to the JJ issue, because they were actually jointly charged with Mr. Zayambo in the High Court. Somebody posted something and we reposted, even NDC reposted, and everybody in Zambia knows that when something is posted on your page, or rather if you want to sue a political party, you sue the SG of that political party. I'm one of the people that has been sued right now. I've been jointly sued with Mr. Zayambo, and we've been told never to talk about certain people. That's one of the things that they put in court, to say we should never ever talk about them. And this pattern is becoming very, very noticeable. Some of us have been sued by Mr. Hamasaka. Mr. Zayambo here has been sued by Mr. Lawrence Mananyanda, who's the project implementation person at State House.
From State House.
Yes. So how come it's only State House officials now suing the public? Why are they abusing such rights or privileges? At the end of the day, if we have really defamed anyone as members of society, it's supposed to be a civil matter. By the way, go to court, go to this to the High Court or wherever, as a civil matter, and to talk about it as people. But now what they are doing And this is despite the president, like my colleagues have said, having gone to the public and said, we have stopped the criminal defamation of the president.
Yes.
People are being arrested over that, and they're still being arrested over criminal defamation of fellow citizens. Defamation is a private matter between citizens.
Yes.
What people also might not know is how even these arrests are done. You know, Mr. Changala talked about how Zambia was arrested at Lewanikamu.
The demand for the unconditional release of Thomas Sayambo and the Komba brothers is growing louder. Activists are calling for a united front to protect our fundamental rights and freedoms.
To inform the nation that we have two brothers, one 26 years old, one is 22. Well, the other one 22 years old. We have also been detained for over 27 days. And they were taken from Kalulush. And nobody even knows about them, that they're here. And also it's similar to what Zambia has been detained for defamation of the Republican president. And the nation may wish to recall that it was the president that went emphatically before the world and said, I've removed these laws. I don't want anyone to be tried, to be accused of defaming the president. But people are in police cells. Maybe without preempting myself, I'd like Mr. Brebner Changala to come in to speak to these issues.
The situation raises critical questions about the government's commitment to human rights and the future of press freedom in Zambia. It's a crucial moment for civil society, political parties, and citizens alike to stand firm against any erosion of our rights. Navigate these challenging times, it's vital for all of us to remain informed and engaged. Remember, every voice matters, and together, we can shape the future of our nation. Thank you for watching Zambia Today Television, where stories unfold. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed.
Those guys are fully lying. I think